Why are LEGO Speed Champion cars so good? I'm going to tell you at the end of the video. I own the 2024 LEGO Speed Champions Ferrari F40, which happens to be my favourite car of all time, and also the LEGO Speed Champions Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline from a few years ago. And I'm going to be talking about these cars in this video today. Stay tuned! Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. So we got the Ferrari F40 on the left, the LEGO City Adventurers little car on the right, and the Speed Champions Nissan Skyline, and a LEGO Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron SUV in the middle. There was a stark contrast between these four different cars. The two Speed Champions are a lot more detailed than this little Marvel SUV, which has even more detail than the City Adventurers car. I bought the City Adventurers car because I wanted to get the Johnny Thunder LEGO City version of that minifigure. It's got the balloon tires and it's got this nice bumper piece at the front, and it's got a treasure map at the back with some clips for the minifigure accessories, and an overall rugged looking look to it with the Adventurers exploration color scheme that they chose to do in the LEGO City. Also has this nice fence piece that they use for a roll cage back here. The SUV from Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron also has a roll bar, but it's much more built up because it's a bigger car. This one has the biggest of the tires of these four cars, and you can see the difference in profile between these balloon tires, and also this one has more tread on the tires. The wheel rims are about double in diameter, but if you compare the SUV to the Speed Champions, the wheel rims are about the same size. This is the pure black, but this is the nice painted silver, and compared this to this, these wheel rims are a lot more shinier on the Skyline than the F40. And you also notice that the F40 has a rather sloped front, while the Skyline has a boxed front, which means the diffusers on the Skyline are much more pronounced. And unlike the F40 actually has built-up headlights, because if anyone knows the Ferrari F40, this section is supposed to be the headlights. But with the way this was built, LEGO doesn't have trans-clear insert pieces to have made these headlights look accurate. But you can see that they both have stickers all across the vehicle. Really like getting the Ferrari logo wherever we can. I mean, if we zoom in here and we get some resemblance of focus, you can't pass up the Ferrari logo. You also notice that the tops of the cars, the Skyline is much more built up, because the F40 has that nice tapered slope at the back. They both have the rear spoilers. Unlike the Ferrari F40, the Skyline can actually be adjusted for aerodynamics. You get the sticker for Ferrari back there, and you get the sticker for Toyo tires, and the Florida license plate back there. This one has the one exhaust at the back. This one has the three exhausts at the back. And this is really smooth. I like how smooth this is as I take some pieces off, because unfortunately with these Speed Champions cars there are a lot of small details that can come off. I gotta say, with the Skyline, the side view mirrors are built better. because on the F40, all it is the red spoon pieces, and one of my spoon pieces has come off because it's just clipped in there above one of these pillars, which has the sticker for the Ferrari logo. They have the same style of fenders, and compared the fenders, it's a lot more curved. The fenders on this Marvel Avengers SUV are more squared off, while the city one doesn't have any fenders at the back and has these really small fenders at the front that don't even cover the width of the wheels. That's a really poor design, and I've never liked it how Lego City has designed it like that. And this one doesn't even have front headlights, it just has that one floodlight at the front. The SUV has a bar textured bumper, while this one has a rather smooth bumper, so I'd expect this to go over a lot more rough terrain, which, as you can see on the box for the set it came in, is a snowy terrain. And you might remember the reason I bought that is because I wanted the Hulk Big Fig. While this one has the clips at the back for minifigure accessories, in this you actually build up the holders for these backpacks in the pillars of the framing, and actually has a nice little area at the back here. I guess you could, or comment in the comments down below what you think the back of this is supposed to be. But this protrudes a lot out the back, while this one doesn't do as much of protrusion. And both this and this have shapes at the back which are not smooth. This one has a little bit of protrusion at the back, because you can see, compared this to this has the curved bumper, while this doesn't have any bumper at all. It is flush to the headlights, tail lights, and the rear grills. And you'll also notice with the Ferrari F40, they have that little bit of painted printing on the orange tail lights. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but that's not the case with the Skyline. This only has the tail lights underneath the bumper, and this doesn't have any tail lights at all. And you can actually see it's got the orange 2x2 inverted slopes at the bottom, which means you could turn this into, well, it already is an all-terrain vehicle, but just imagine if you took the wheels off and you changed this bumper piece, was able to get more of those inverted slopes at the front. You could turn this into a boat if you wanted to. So I think the answer is pretty obvious, but the reason why LEGO Speed Champions cars are so good compared to other vehicles that LEGO makes is because vehicles like these two are supposed to be played with, and they're supposed to be easily handled so that a kid can come along, grab them, and be rough and tough. Which is why this set has a 10 plus age ranking, as you can see right there beneath the LEGO logo and the Marvel logo, and I'm pretty sure this was a 6 plus set. However, the Speed Champions are a little bit aimed older than this, and at least for the box of the Skyline, this is a 9 plus, but probably the reason why this is from a 10 plus set is because of the movie it's based on, because the Marvel Cinematic Universe has slightly more violence than what the Fast and Furious movie franchise does. And I'm assuming the age range for this would probably be 8 plus. But because there's so much more detail, because these aren't really meant to be played with, they're supposed to be looking nice on display. And I believe the reason why LEGO came out with the Speed Champions theme in the first place is because LEGO wanted to compete with the die-cast car companies and the plastic model car companies. Because if you know anything about the model trains, LEGO originally made their LEGO trains and their LEGO town sets to be compatible with model trains. And I believe Speed Champions are meant to compete with die-cast and kit-built cars. And they do a really good job at doing so, because for comparison, these Speed Champions cars, when compared to my Ferrari Formula 1 and Red Bull Racing diecast cars, are much bigger in overall size, but they have significantly less detail that you can get with diecast cars. And if you see in the boxes for these diecast cars, I actually made Lego microscale versions of these diecast cars with the Ferrari and the Red Bull in Formula 1. And you can go see pictures of those microscale cars on my Instagram. The link is in the description. So overall, I think Lego Speed Champions are fit for purpose. They accomplish what they set out to do. They look nice, and even though they don't play as well, that's not what they're intended for. They're intended to look good, and with the way Lego came out with the 6th generation road plates in 2021, Lego roads and thus Lego cities are much more accommodating to Speed Champions than what they used to be, because when Lego changed the system, they put more customizability into the hands of you, the builder. So, thank you for watching this video. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. If you want to see me do more videos about Speed Champions in the future, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.